This is a redo for my assignment, going over the first two problems, trying to keep my videos more concise and short, and just kind of go over the main function and the function block we were asked to create. For the function, we use structured text to accept 3 integer values and only accept the largest one as an output. Even if it's a negative integer being put, it should result in a 0. Then for the function block, we were asked to create a runtime and motor start counter to count how many times it started the motor, and you can count the total runtime along with stopping it, etc. So for the first problem, we have here our structured text we have as a function. Just kind of going over a bunch of ifs and then statements. So as you can see, if integer 1 is greater than integer 2 and integer 1 is greater than integer 3, then our time block will spit out the largest value, greatest function. And so forth and so long with the rest of them. Also, if we have a negative value, then the greatest integer function will result in a 0, as you can see right here. So we will go and test this on our main program. So you can see here we have our function here as a function block. Out here we can set our values the way we need to. We can put this as 6, we can put this as 7, and we'll put this one as 10. And you should see that it will spit out the largest value here. As you can see, we have 10 on our integer 3, and we can switch these around by putting this one as 15. We'll put this one as 5, and we'll put this one as 12. It should be spitting out 15 in all our values. There we go. So you can see spitting out 15 being our greatest integer. And I did want to make showing that if you were to have a negative integer in all of them, you will be able to see that it spits out 0 the way we were asked. So we're gonna get that, and we have our negative integers, and it spits out 0 just as it was asked. How it was asked, performing these if and then statements down here. So we will go to problem 2. So problem 2, we have our function block here right now as we have previously ran it, and we can go over we can see that what I have here is my counter up being reset with the start count, and we have a timer latched to our current runtime, and we can see what was missing in the last video was actually having all of my current times, the time real, they were all as integers, and I did switch that to real, and I ended up making the equation to divide by 60,000 to spit it out in actual minutes. So with that added, spitting out in actual minutes, we have our last time, our time now, our time change. Again, we're using our time now minus last time divided by 60,000 to put it in minutes. And we have our last time here. And also my last video, I wasn't clear on actually resetting the total time and the max time. And we put resets here just so it could finally reset that to 0 when you hit reset. And you can see above here we have if our value is greater for the new max time, when we stop it, it will overwrite that current time real and convert this into our new max time. So we have a greater than and a move block there. So if we go and test this, you can see that we tested it the way back before, and we can hit start, and then it should start our counter. Oh, we gotta get that default. Okay. And you can see the start will go up, and the current time is reset, counting up, and we have our max time is still the same, but if passing the max time, we will have to wait a minute, and it should change once we stop it. So along with total time added on with the current time, and if we stop after max time, we will see a max time is now set to a new max time. And we have, if we test again, so testing again, you will see that our max time is now that as it's highest, that time that we have, and our total time is summarized up, adding to the times we have ran this along with the current time adding to it. So as you can see, our start count went up to 3, and we will stop this. We can see that the max time stays the same since it's not exceeded, and our total time is added up to how many times we've ran this. And if we hit reset, it's going to reset our start, max, and total time. So we can hit true. Oh, okay. And you can see that our start count goes to 0, our total time goes to 0, max time goes to 0, just as we expected. And if we run this again, you can see that we get past that 1 minute mark for our max time. And if we hit stop, our max time should be that same time just right here as we expect. So we have it here in minutes, and this is problem 2. And this is for my PLC class. As you can see, all the values were reset, and then we restarted it again. So this is problem 2.